Who's Kelsey Plum?
She is a WNBA player. She's a very good WNBA player.
Yeah. Sort of like, good point guard, right?
I mean, she has a good point guard. She has a reputation for being a little annoying, so I feel like it's okay to make fun of her for this insane take.
I'm not, I'm all in favor of athletes, and look, I can understand why athletes sometimes they don't know, they just they're ignorant about finances, et cetera, et cetera.
Often,
certainly, people assume that, if you're a star in the WNBA and you're making $1 million, then you have a whole ocean of advisors. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if her cousin's, her accountant, and that's it. And that's the advice that she gets. What was impressive about this was also listening to right-wingers' response to it. So I want you to keep the thread on where it was. But longtime listeners of the program will know how incredibly agitating this is. Kelsey Plum explains why she signed for $999,999. I don't know what state she lives in. I don't know what she's talking about here.
It's California.
California. Oh, yeah. Because they're going to pass a millionaire tax.
Yeah.
Where it's going to raise 13%. And here she goes.
Oh, God.
Also wanted to ask you about your historic contract, because you left $1 on the board. But was there a significance behind that? Was it purposeful? Because I feel like you're very intentional with everything you do.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, taxes.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you claim $1 million, so I say $13,000.
Oh, wow.
And not claiming $1. A lot of people, it's funny, everywhere I go now, people are like, hey, can I give you $1? But it's funny because it's no, I think it's great. Yeah. At least they're tuned in,
Yeah.
But that was one. And the other thing was just I just didn't want validation for signing for $1 million.
Okay, I get the validation for $1 million. I don't know what that's about.
It's about the veteran minimum, because there's a new contract that was negotiated in the WNBA that finally pays them something that approaches their value.
Can we first say that it's nice that women's sports has gotten to a point where they don't have to pay attention in college either?
Yeah.
That's good.
Equality.
And aside from the fact that undoubtedly she has an agent and she has other things, so her income is not going to be $999,000, I presume. But put that aside.
Or maybe it's not the minimum. Maybe. Sorry. I'm going to look it up. Keep going.
But the idea of taxes is absolutely one of the dumbest things that she could say. And with that said, a lot of people don't understand this. The political pundits at Patrick Bet-David's show didn't understand this. I don't think Joe Rogan understands this. I would imagine a lot of people don't understand this. If the top taxable marginal rate is for $1 million and over, and it's 13% added for millionaires, you don't pay if you make $1 million, you don't pay $13,000. Or let's say you make $1,001, actually. You don't pay $13,000 in tax. You pay 13 extra cents. You only get taxed on every dollar after $1 million. So if you make $1,001, you get taxed not 13,000 extra dollars, but 13 cents extra. If you make $1,002, you get taxed 26 cents. If you make $2 million, you get taxed an extra 13,000 because of that second $1 million.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
So you will instead not make $1 million tax-free. You will pay an extra $13,000, bringing how much you take in. Now, presumably, you will be paying taxes at different tiers throughout. but you will be paying an extra $13,000, which will bring you down to, let's see if I can do this math, $1,987,000. Now, of course, you'll be taxed at I would imagine, a higher rate
Right.
on your money up to that point. It could be, I don't know, 32%. I don't know what the highest tax rate is, somewhere around there. But people need to understand what marginal taxation means.